Hello, I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESS BIZTOOLS. Welcome to this overview on Business Plus March edition. Thank you for your support of ESS BIZTOOLS and ESS BizGrants. This edition of Business Plus looks at a couple of key areas, and I've written these articles primarily to respond to some questions that I've received from some of our subscribers about early stage innovation companies and research and development. And the comments that we've made under the heading, what are the things to know in the next 3 months, was developed from a podcast that I had with Andrew Geddes, the well-known accounting industry consultant and mentor and former chair of Green Cross Limited, a top 200 ASX company, last week. And Andrew was very emphatic about the need for accountants to be talking to your clients about nailing the major issues, identifying what they are, developing strategies, and then getting them fixed up, and then taking them off the list. And in 3 months' time, develop a new list of work to be done. So hopefully you can utilize those sorts of comments and advice to your clients. Early stage innovation company is interesting legislation. So the article we have written will be presented in 3 separate editions of Business Plus. This month, we're looking at the beginning, trying to explain the eligibility requirements from the basic. You can have companies that are under 3 years of age. In other cases, companies can be under 6 years of age, but there are different requirements relative to the expenditure limits and the income, accessible income of the business. So hopefully that will help you in communications with your client. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people are ignorant of early stage innovation companies, but they're there. They're great for someone who has undertaken research and development or the development of a business idea and has raised some money already in excess of $50,000, but it must be on an arm's length basis, that capital raising. And it can also be applicable to people who have registered patents or registered designs. So it's well worth looking at. And hopefully this article will help you in your communications with your clients. And many investors know about the benefits of early stage innovation companies now. So they're looking for these types of opportunities to invest because they know they get some taxation benefits and potentially avoid capital gains tax when they sell the shares that have been issued. Research and development registration. First of all, the registration for the financial year ended 30 June 2021 is normally by the 30th of April, 10 months after the end of the financial year. This year, that's a Saturday, and it's been extended, and in Queensland, there's a public holiday on the Monday. So the government's made the decision the closing date will be on Tuesday, the 3rd of May. So the registrations must be lodged by then. So this article is a reminder to your clients that might have undertaken research and development to get the application lodged or to see you about getting the application lodged. We've had some inquiries about research and development from some clients and also some of our subscribers. For that reason, I've decided to start a new series on research and development. Is for the determination of new knowledge, and we'll be presenting that over a period of 3 to 4 months. There's a lot in research and development, but it's a great area for you to be aware of and to promote it, and perhaps promote it to other accountants in your area who are not interested in research and development, who haven't got ESS BIZTOOLs, so they haven't got access to the resources. Incidentally, I attended a webinar earlier in this week presented by Oz Industry on research and development, and they went through the whole process and made their comments. I was sitting there with a checklist of what we've included in our material on ESS BIZTOOls, and every item that I had was able to be ticked off against what Oz Industry were emphasizing as the key requirements in a proper research and development system. So I thought you'd like to hear that comment, because it's an assurance to you that we have done our research on research and development, and I'm very confident that everything that we've included in our system really stands up to scrutiny, and that's important for you to know. The Export Market Development Grant update is pleasing in some respects and not in others. First of all, there's been a 32% increase in applications. So 5,300 companies have applied for the new Export Market Development Grant. I hope some of them are your clients. The disappointment is, even though the government increased the funding by $80 million in December, the grant allocations have been reduced by about 70% overall from what businesses were applying for. Austrade had originally indicated that over a 8-year period, a business could obtain funding of $770,000 from the Export Market Development Grant. I really hope that the government reinstates the funding to enable this to still occur, and they've got that opportunity to do that in the federal budget to be delivered on the 29th of this month, 29th of March. So we should look forward to that. Hopefully it will be good news for our clients, who are all SMEs. The turnover limit is $20 million now. It used to be $50 million, but the government's lowered it to $20 million, which really gives you an appreciation of the extra interest that is being generated in the Export Market Development Grant. I suspect because of the problems from COVID and businesses really looking to exploit export opportunities. I've mentioned what are the things to nail in the next 3 months. I think that's important, and it's part of the important conversation that you can have with your clients. And for those of your clients who, or prospects who are looking to purchase a business, we've included a summary from our checklist on purchasing a business, some material there that you can make available, and obviously it's included in the material that's going to go to all your clients. Anyone that's looking to buy a business, gives them a general overview of what's required. If you have any comments on any of these articles, please don't hesitate to send me an email, peter@essbiztools.com.au, or you can telephone me if you like, 1-800-232-088. If you have any ideas on future articles to be included in Business Plus, I would like to hear from you. We do respond to some requests that some of our subscribers have made from time to time to write an article on a particular issue. That's what we're trying to do within this newsletter. So don't hesitate to send me your suggestions, please. Once again, thank you very much for your support of ESS BIZTOOLs and ESS BizGrants. And for those of you who have been caught up in the floods in southeast Queensland and the northern rivers in New South Wales, and then around Sydney, and I now understand down to Nowra, so they're widespread. I hope that you're able to get your accountancy firms back together. I hope that your clients are safe and are able to get back to running their businesses in an efficient manner. It's been a very confronting and challenging time in the last couple of months, which just adds to the dramas we've had over the last 2 years, doesn't it? Stay safe and have a great day. Goodbye.